Yeah, okay. Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. Last week I talked about my 6x12 cargo trailer inside and out and revealed my pre-construction plans and sketches for the trailer conversion. This week I'll be sharing my first solo boondocking adventure and the 18-hour drive that went with it. If you're curious, please join us on this journey and continue to watch. Comments and suggestions would be appreciated too. I took this trip, 18 hours of driving, to meet an old friend that I had never met. I met Anne. Anne was a woman that was a customer of mine. I do website design, and I did more of it then than I do now. For 15 years, we've been pen pals, more friend than customer, and she closed down her business, and we still remain friends and wrote to each other. I talked to her maybe 5 times in 15 years on the phone. We did everything by email, the website, all the picture exchanges, everything was done by email. And all the friendship remained through the email. I knew that I was going to be without a vehicle for a while. And I knew that I wanted to continue trying out this lifestyle of being a nomad. And I knew that I had to give up this car. Originally, I wanted to do 3 days out and boondock along the way, find places by using the apps that everyone talks about, and do it on my own and get over my fears if I had any. I expected to stay 2 days with her and her partner in a state park. We stayed at the Indian Grinding Rock Historic Park, State Park in California on the weekend. And it was beautiful. This is beautiful. This is Indian Grinding Rock Campground. There's a lot of space, I guess, if you go by campgrounds. I think this is the first campground I've been in, so I don't know if this is normal or not. But from what other people are telling me, this is really spacious, these lots. This is the lot that I'm on. And then I figured I would take 4 or more days to come back and just find boondocking along the way and do that kind of thing. Well, the temperature has been hot. I mean, really hot. The day I was going to leave on a Tuesday, because I'm meeting them at the park on Friday evening, and I was going to, it was over 107 degrees every single day. I said, I can't see staying in a tent anywhere in that kind of temperature. That's downright dangerous. So I left on Thursday. So I figured on Thursday I would drive 5 hours, and Friday I'd drive 5 hours to get there. What I didn't realize until I had done half the trip was that Google somehow or other, because of the crazy boondocking places I chose to go, had added an additional 2 hours to the trip. Normally it should have taken 8 hours. Then it was going to take 4 days to get back. Well, at the Indian Grinding Rock Park, the temperature never went below 102 during the day. It went down to like 80, 90 at night. But by that time, my body was so overheated and that most of the time I think we slept as opposed to talking to each other. So I didn't choose to take 4 days to come back because the temperature was 107, 113, and it was desert between here and there. So I chose to drive the 8 hours. Which wasn't so bad. I listened to audiobooks, got really involved in the story, and didn't even notice the time passing by. It was wonderful. I didn't mount a phone jack, a phone holder onto the dashboard because it would have been permanently on there. So I didn't have any pictures out the window. And I kind of sort of regret that because America is beautiful. Really is. It's gorgeous. It's also huge. I mean, really huge. I don't know if you know, but America, the United States, the 48 contiguous states are about approximately the same size as all of China, and that either China or the United States would fit into the Sahara Desert, which goes to show you how big Africa is. But this country is huge. I want to do that trip again. I want to go back and take it slower this time on a cooler part of the year. The trip itself, as I said, I was going to leave on a Tuesday. The temperature at that time was projected to be around 110 degrees every day for the entire week. Actually, I've been back for a week and a half, and it hasn't really gone below 100. I didn't want to be tenting in that kind of a temperature for days on end in the desert. So I left on a Thursday. I drove 5 hours to Walker Lake in Hawthorne, Nevada. I forget what this lake is. Actually, coming down the road, there was like 5 different names for this lake. I'll have to look it up, let you know. This is the road I came down to get in here. Oh, it's funny. There's a truck. I don't know if you can see that truck, but there's a couple of tiny little trucks over there. This is a very big truck route. That's the pit toilets and the dump. There's more places like this up here. Let me walk over this way so you can see this mountain. Look at this. This is unreal. Unreal. And I'm the only one here. The only one here. Walker Lake is considered a dead lake because of the concentration of chemicals in it, the lack of fish. It only has like 3 or 4 different kinds of fish in it, and birds don't really hang around in it. The water has been diverted for farming, so as water evaporates from the lake, it becomes more and more concentrated. Has about half the salinity, the salt of the ocean water. There is a group who is now working on restoring Walker Lake, and they have secured about 42% of the water needed to refurbish, to bring the lake back up to normal height. The beach was empty, totally empty. I was me and Rowley. We were it. I tried to put up the tent, but the wind caught it and it was impossible. So I slept in the back seat of the car, which was okay, but my legs were in the way. On Friday, I woke and I found 4 more people camped in the upper section of the levels, because the camping areas was in levels, like tiers. And I was at a tier closest to the water. And Rowley and I left about 5:30 in the morning. We drove 5 more hours to Indian Grinding Lake Historic Park, and we stayed there for 2 days. It was 102 degrees most of the time. Thought it would be cooler. I thought it would be cooler in the mountains, in the forests. It wasn't. The bathrooms were pretty clean. Showers were available for like 25 cents, 50 cents more for a longer shower. There was potable water available. And the sights, the the sites for campers were really large. There was one that was across from us that had 3 tents there, 3 cars in there, and they all fit nicely without being all on top of each other. Each site had a fire ring and a table, and a concrete slab for your RVs. While there, we saw wild turkeys. I didn't see any other unusual animals, just to me unusual, except the turkeys. And Sunday, when I had to leave, because I was there from Friday to Sunday, I woke up about 5:30 and took down the tent. And we left about 8:30 in the morning after hugging and all that kind of good stuff. And I drove 8 hours straight with stops about every hour or so. We stopped at a place that was said last gas for 100 miles. It was 107 degrees outside. And on the drive back, I regret that I did not put a camera on the dash or put a phone or try and mount something, because every turn was beautiful. Every vista was gorgeous. Every turnoff was unbelievably beautiful. This country is amazing, 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 amazing. Every vista, every turn brought a new vista, new opening, new flora and fauna. You know, you'd go from trees to cactus to sagebrush to, it was amazing. I had to make sure that I paid attention on the road and not gawk at the mountains, you know, or gawk at the desert, whatever, you know, while I'm trying to listen to this video at the same time. And I didn't really have any problem staying awake, which I thought I would. But it's beautiful. This country is beautiful, 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 unbelievably beautiful. I want to do that route again, and I want to put a camera on the dash. And I want to tow the trailer so I don't have to unpack and pack, because putting up a tent every day and unpacking the car to put the stuff in the tent is a pain in the posterior. And I'd rather take my time in better weather to see all those places that everyone's going to be, they were singing about a few days ago, you know. You know the ones, the redwood forests. Yeah. If you got places that I should put on my bucket list, let me know in the comments below, because I don't have any particular goal, you know. I just get out there and go and see it all and do it all. This was a wonderful trip to meet a friend that I had never met, but knew that she was a sister in my heart. And it was wonderful. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and thanks for those who bought us a treat. If you'd like to help us get on the road, see the links below, please, and participate. Please also share my video. Excuse me. Nose itch. Share my video and subscribe to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. This is a really new channel. I could use your help to reach 100,000 subscribers. 100,000. Yeah, 100,000 subscribers. To reach 1,000 subscribers. Also, like and ring the notification bell if you would. The YouTube algorithm only responds to subscriptions, bell ringing, and the like, so your help is appreciated to get its attention, okay? See you next Friday. And if you've got some suggestions of where I should go, places I should see, let me know in the comments below, okay? Take care of you and yours. Blessed be.